Hello, hello, my beautiful Taurus. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for this week of August the 3rd, July 28th, pardon me, to August the 3rd. Let's see what your download message is. Keeping in mind, ooh, you got a big fat no. Let's see what that no might pertain to. Let's take another one. A communicate. Okay, we're going to use those two together, okay? So, yes, this is a general reading. Not every single card, as you know, may resonate with every single Taurus out there. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any personal questions, you can click on my website, see my services, see the cost you have to pay, and you can actually go to the calendar and book and pay for it. So keep in mind, I'm very, very busy, but you'll see the available dates that you can book through. Okay, let's see what we've got for this week. All right. So coming in with your first card, you've got the beautiful Eight of Pentacles. Your second card is the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, you're working on things here for sure. And what is your next card? Your next card is the High Priestess. Your next card is the Star. And your final card is the beautiful Six of Cups. All right. So starting off in your download message, you did get a big fat no to something, and I wanted to know what it was, and it's communicate. So somebody may not be wanting to communicate with you, or their communication skills are lacking. There could be a possibility you may not want to communicate with somebody this week either. So keep in mind that there is going to be some sort of lack in the communication department. It's not going to be going too well because one of you isn't wanting to get involved in that. So just be made aware that that can all be rectified if you just take time, but maybe you have a reason, or they do, not to want to communicate right now, and that's okay. It's different for everybody. Now, this is a new deck. I'm working with 3 new decks here. You've got career and money card. So it says wings, and it says rising above money issues, business taking off, profit. Your career could involve spiritual work. It's your life purpose, and you're on a mission. So you're almost feeling whatever you're going to be doing, it's almost like you've had divine intervention say, this is what you should do. Okay. Being protected, having that feeling, that essence around you is motivating you to go forward. It's like you can't make a mistake. You feel enveloped in the protection right now. You're rising above any money issues. Things are going to be working out for you much better. And if you have a business, it's going to start taking off and showing some profit. Tapping into your into spiritual work is great. You could be thinking about holistic healing. You could be thinking about crystal or universal life force energy, hands-on, whatever the case is. You could be thinking of that as well. You're feeling as though this is your life purpose, this particular type of work you're doing, and it's like you're on a mission. You're feeling compelled that this is your mission. This is your calling. This is what you should be doing. You're working hard on your skills because the Eight of Pentacles is exactly that. Letting the powers that be know who you are, what you're made of, and the talents that you have are in. Learning something new, possibly this could be a new skill you're learning. You could be taking a new form of study, something that is leveling you up that next rung of possibility of earning more money and a better job title perhaps. This is a great card. Keep working, pay attention to the details, and you're going to find that you're going to rise above any money issues. Beautiful. Now, you've got the card in the focus part of your reading, and this is called pressure. And we know that when we see a clock, often that tells us that there are some kind of time restraints, right? So it's karmic delays, it's obstacles and challenges that could hinder you, all right? So be aware of how family influences and social pressure are influencing your career choices. So Taurus, are you listening to everybody else's opinion? Are you allowing them to sway your decisions and your choices? I know a lot of people mean well, but this is your life, my beautiful Taurus. Stand the ground, put your head down, draw the line in the sand and say, be aware of how people are trying to talk you out of something. They're trying to influence you into something about your career choices. Now, some of them, I feel it's pressure. I feel you're feeling pressure by these people. You need to just stand up and plant your own seeds here with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? You're working your way up. It's taking time. You're working towards your goals, and you're kind of wondering, Why haven't I seen the rewards and the return for all my hard work come in faster? Well, Rome wasn't built in a day, my friends, as we know. So keep planting those seeds. You're going to see harvest coming in. This is a card of needless worry. Every day you work towards your goals is another day closer you get to it. So you're working hard on that. Finances is important to you right now. Coming in your challenge part of the reading, you've got loneliness. So emptiness, depression, wandering, and a gap period. You might be isolating yourself. Maybe you're feeling you want to pull away. Maybe you feel this pressure coming in all around you, and it's time for you to close the door and just say, hey, I need some me time here. And, maybe everybody here is pressuring you, and this is why you don't want to communicate with them. Okay, so take that time to be kind to yourself. Take that time to pull away. This is kind of like, the hermit, right? But, there's no need to feel empty or depressed. This is, or wander anywhere. This is about a slow time that's happening for you. And there's a reason for that, because you're working on something. And if you're constantly getting pressure from other people and their opinions, it's making it hard for you. So turn the cheek, turn the other way. Don't communicate with them if that's the case. But communication is very important, as we usually will always say in a reading. However, there's a big fat no there telling you otherwise. So the high priestess shows up. And this is about you finding out those secrets in the background, okay? Getting clarity, delving deep, doing your research here. She sits here cool, calm, and collected because she did that. The moon is usually representative of secrets and finding that information out, so that when you do, you have clarity here. You won't feel so empty. You won't feel so out of the loop. So, do that. Delve deep. Okay, go behind that. Go behind the veil and find out what you're missing, because she innately knows something's not right. So she does that, and she finds the answer she needs. And so this is what gives her peace, so that you can do the same thing here, my beautiful Taurus. Find out what it is you're missing here. Coming in with messages from Spirit, you've got another new deck. I love this deck, and it's the Healing Waters Oracle Attunement deck. And it says, into the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fear. Taurus, are you being, called to face your fears and explore the unknown, to challenge what you thought was possible? Well, this is the card of courage, initiation, and depth. Perhaps you're being called to make a significant change in your life that you feel scared about. Or maybe what you're experiencing is more internal than that. Maybe life is calling you to venture into the shadowy depths of your own inner journey, to face things that others may be afraid to face, to heal what might feel difficult to heal, to surrender to metaphorical depth in order to reemerge anew. Okay, so this is all about you, facing your fears, going for what you need, finding out the answers. Remember, we talked about the High Priestess. If you're fearing something, find out what it is you're missing here. And once you get all that information, you won't have any reason to be unclear anymore. You've got the Star coming in. Star is who you are. Dreaming big. Don't play it small, go big. This is a card that says not only are you going to do well, but you're going to have excess. You're going to be able to, you're going to have so much coming into you. Dreaming big, star's the limit, sky's the limit. You are the star on your own stage. You're the headliner. Get yourself out there, market yourself. Let the powers be know who you are, Taurus. Okay, you've got it here. So dreaming big. You're stepping into something new here that might leave you a little bit daunted, but don't isolate yourself. You can do this. You're working on all your skills and your goals, and you're rising above any of those money issues that might have made you nervous. Now, coming in with your other card, this is the angel numbers. And this is interesting. You've got the card 8888, and it says forward movement, innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing these tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. So work towards your goals here. Let go of the pressure. Walk away from those people who are not helping you. They're only, discouraging you. You're going to rise above any money issues here. Your business is going to take off. You're going to see some really good profit coming in. And this is a great card that says opportunities coming to you. Okay. All efforts will be rewarded big time. The work you're putting into it. working hard here. Now, coming in with your last card here, which could be, your outcome card, you've got Six of Cups, and you could be reconnecting with somebody that you haven't seen in a while. This is a card of, either reconnecting physically with somebody, or you may be reconnecting on an emotional level where you're reminiscing, romanticizing, fantasizing, and thinking about your past. And that's okay, but I always look at it in the real world that you could be connecting with somebody. Maybe it's virtually on social media. Maybe there's somebody you're going to make arrangements to meet with somebody. They bring you a gift to the table of life, even if it's an apology, closure, or something that you can both work on. This is a reconnection with somebody that you may not have seen in a long time. Okay, let's see what our other cards are here. What do you need to see, know, and expect coming in with this reading here? Beautiful, beautiful reading. Working hard for your goals here, and I love that you got that forward movement coming in. All right, and you are the star, working hard for everything. Okay, so your first card coming in with your Eight of Pentacles is the beautiful card of Judgment. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. Moving on, you've got the Two of Swords, stuck in a situation. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, and you've got the Seven of Swords. So, okay. So you're making a judgment call, and that is to work really hard here with the Eight of Pentacles. But a judgment call is being made where it's like you're getting a second chance to go after something and succeed at it. It's almost like you're giving grace and gratitude and saying thank you. You've made a decision. The truth is coming forward now. You're working hard on your goals, and this is giving you a second chance at seeing success. Now, and happiness. Now, the Nine of Pentacles comes in on the 7 where you're worried, you're putting in the work, but guess what? By doing that work, you're going to be able to walk in your garden of abundance. And that means keeping your eyes open for all the opportunities out there when you go out in that Garden of Eden. Pick from all those choices on those trees. So seeing success, being able to be a little more relaxed now. Now, the Two of Swords says you're having a conflict with yourself. You've locked horns with somebody else maybe, and there's a decision or a choice and a communication that needs to go on here. Sometimes we need a mediator, somebody who's biased that can step in and lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table where you can see what you have to gain and lose. You might want to consider that, but also compromise could be coming in with this card. Making a choice and a decision. Don't procrastinate. It has to be done. Now, coming in with the beautiful Star card, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Again, double message here. When we get double messages like that, you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to the details. You need to keep working on this goal here. And I do think it's your job, your career, your business, whatever it is that is helping you, make a profit, make an income, make money, work your way up that ladder of success. Keep doing it, because you will see at the end of the day, you're going to be able to reach your goals here, and the sky's the limit. Now, coming in at the end, somebody could be coming forward. This is the card, the liar, the cheater, the thief, the card of deception. I think you're wise enough if somebody does step forward from your past that they may have ulterior motives, okay? Sometimes this is a good connection and sometimes it isn't. So this could be, I think you're wise enough. Maybe there was a parting of ways because they had ulterior motives. They wanted something, they had an agenda, and it wasn't honest and clear and kind and good for you. So the Seven of Swords says, you're moving on. You're not going to take any risks anymore with connections with people that aren't honest and have integrity. Okay. Well, my beautiful Taurus, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, and prosperous, successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful bulls, my beautiful Taurus.